Well, again, sadly, no supporters at the Etihad today to greet the players, so a free walk from their cars to the stadium. We'll name the team in a second or two, but David, it is a strong Manchester City.
Yeah, absolutely. When you take into account what happened last weekend against Chelsea, you have to say that Manchester City are virtually at full strength.
Vita Karanka, who is a much-medalled player during his career, actually won the Copa del Rey as the assistant to Jose Mourinho when Pep Guardiola was in the opposite dugout. Well, key event today for Manchester City. Third start in a row for young Phil Foden, David.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that Phil Foden is now getting a bit of a run.
So Gabriel Jesus will be the line leader.
Well, he wasn't even a sub last week against the win against Chelsea, and we all thought that Aguero was going to be the one.
There is Mikel San Jose, former Spain international, who won the Spanish Super Cup against Pep Guardiola's old club Barcelona. Also got ahead of Lukas Hіghlіghts.
Yeah, he's a player, you talk about fairy tale stories. He's the player who's come in from non-league. He's had 12 different clubs. He's in the final there against Tottenham Hotspur. Not sure of the date, I think it's going to be up in April. They've got Mönchengladbach coming up in the Champions League. And obviously lying fifth at this moment in time in the Premiership. 2 games in hand over Liverpool, but 4 points behind. So they'll fancy their chances, but today is going to be a sticky opponent. And it's good to see that Pep Guardiola is actually looking at the FA Cup and putting out a very, very strong side.
Well, last year in the early rounds they played again. The biggest surprise is no Sergio Aguero. Pep Guardiola stated that he would play on Friday, but he hasn't even made the squad today. There's a return for Kyle Walker and Gabriel Jesus. Benjamin Mendy makes his first appearance after 5 games out, and Zach Steffen keeps his place in goal. Interestingly, no John Stones or Ruben Dias, so Walker will play at centre-back. Well, Birmingham make 4 changes from the defeat to Blackburn. Vita Karanka selects from a fairly strong squad. Andres Prieto starts on his 2nd game in goal. Mikel San Jose will hold the central defence together. Scott Hogan returns to lead the attack. And John Terrell, once of Barcelona. It's Birmingham City in all red to kick off against De Bruyne. Has to slightly readjust. Fires it back, looking for Foden, but, well, George Trent heads the ball away. No particular direction on that. Oh, and a fine start for Manchester City. What a brilliant volley that is. It's taken them 7 minutes to make their mark.
Well, as you're right to say, Rob, you have to say that the technique of Bernardo Silva is exceptional. I thought when the ball was going to be coming, I was looking to see that ball going over the crossbar. Lovely ball.
De Bruyne teases it to the near post. Little flick from Diaz. Jesus. Eyes down. Goes for goal. Required the deflection. There's Bernardo Silva. On the far side, a miscontrol from Silva.
They thought immensely of, especially Guardiola. You mentioned Vincent.
Mahrez, cute ball. Right across the face of goal, and they're walking it in. A superb second at the sharp end of things once more. Here's Bernardo Silva.
Well, I have to say, I just thought that was all, everything that was on the training ground. The one touch, the movement, the third man running, I thought at once.
Zello in his wake. Lecco enters the area with intent, but Rodri just stands his ground, and that is top-class defending from Rodri. You know, orchestra conductor, arms flailing, demanding the very highest as with his team selection. Well, the ball was there to be won. And the first time that Rob Joe step over loses friend, and again he's turning him inside out. Mahrez just counted back. There were 24 unopposed passes. Number 9, Scott Hogan, who's come into the team. Foul on. Well, foul by John.
Several FA Cup matches during my career. Is that when you go to
Foden. Only a couple of times this season has he actually started repeat.
See that the Cancelo got beat along the byline.
He's got the freedom of the Etihad. Look at that for a pass. Gabriel Jesus, who does he pick out this time? It's only half stored from Borussia Dortmund for the youngster, the starlet Jude Bellingham.
And that is where
Gabriel Jesus. Nice little touch, and a disguised shot from Phil Foden. Mahrez on his favoured left foot. Charged out. Mahrez, what a fine pass that is. Opens up for Foden, and he's stopped in his stride by Mikel San Jose, who leaves his autograph on him.
Good goalkeeping from Prieto.
Okay, City taking the low route again. Foden. Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant! A magic wand casts a spell, and Phil Foden scores Manchester City's third goal of the game.
Well, once again, you have to have a look at the movement and just applaud it. There's Rodri winning the ball. Just lays it into Mahrez.
Can't stop Gabriel Jesus, who tries to flip it in. It's a spectacular clearance from Clifton. Bad stake for Birmingham City. George Friend has a chance, and Stefan makes his first save of the game. The American
Said about Birmingham. Man City's FA Cup win, record win.
It's a lovely ball as well. Corlin goes on the outside. Stefan, well, had to come and try to claim it. Gets it at the second. Chooses not to go for the short option. Hangs it in the air and draws Walker. Goes around the outside, but Walker, De Bruyne, hangs it at the far post. Diaz, additional minutes. This is Mahrez playing cat and mouse with the defenders. Lecco. And it is Mahrez. It's not quite accurate enough from Riyad Mahrez.
That's still a
tremendous turn from Foden. Referee held his whistle. No advantage gained as he was 5 of the first half. Lovely little layoff, and he's looking to get his first half hat-trick. Foden. There's been an all-round team performance from Manchester City. The fear and the forecast of worse to come for Birmingham. Manchester City kick off the second half with the FA Cup. Goalkeeper hesitates coming off his line there and put his defender in all kinds of trouble. The
back was before you saw there were Cancelo at times. He was playing as a central midfielder. Kyle Walker was going over to the right hand.
Some of the smaller clubs with a more shallow pool of players. Rodri hangs it at the far post. Goal number 4. The flow continues. This time it's Mahrez.
I think it's been given offside, Rob.
Oh no.
Just you have to say that it was an exquisite ball towards Mahrez at the far post. I thought straight away that it was in a
lot of depth to deal with it as well at the moment as Walker puts the ball in. Bernardo stretches there an inch closer. Oh, Roberts doesn't get there. Can he walk it over the line? Prieto can't get it. Scrambled away. Anywhere will do from Friend.
Right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Ringside observers have Colbert ahead 88-80.
He goes long.